suffered an injury a bunch of years ago that resulted in a lot of muscle loss and strength loss on my left upper side. I tried to rehab from that injury and what have you, and I was actually quite frustrated. You get to a certain point, you're not getting any stronger, but you're okay, you can kind of go with it. And then I get on some equipment, and then I end up tearing a tendon, probably because the muscles surrounding it aren't strong enough to support it. And now my left side's bad again, so I try to rehab again. And then I'm doing other skills and shifting weights too much on the right side because the left side's not strong enough. And then I have a massive injury on the right side. Oh my gosh. And then now it's surgery and it's putting it back together. And now I've got to rehab everything, and it's just not happening. The left side's not getting stronger. The right side's kind of back into shape and everything else like this, but what am I gonna do, right? I mean, is it steroid time? Is that what you do? How do you get the muscle sizing back? How do you get the strength back? I mean, I'm doing all the exercises and I hit the plateaus. And now, going in with the eccentrics training and being able to train this out and being able to overload the area and to be really conscious and really work within the science that I've read, the time frames and how everything has to happen in that, to be able to repeatedly do the stroke correctly. I can't cheat the stroke. I can't do it too short. They're the same. They have to be the same. Everything has to work the same. Everything has to track on the timer values and everything else like this. And amazingly enough, the size is coming back and the strength is coming back and the balance is coming back. And it occurred to me that I probably would not have the second injury had I been able to deal with the first injury. And I would not have had the third injury had I not had the second injury, if I could have dealt with the first injury. To take your body and to be able to know where you are, to be able to go, wow, I'm really weak here, is huge if you're going to have a balanced system to work with, especially for sports like gymnastics, but just about anything, right? Where if something's gonna happen and you're gonna get injured, what's that injury gonna be a function of? Well, probably an imbalance of some sort. To be able to go in now and see, is my right hand doing the same as my left hand? Is the strokes the same? Is the distance the same? Is the weights the same? Because people fake themselves out all the time. They're doing repetitions. I see it on my machine. I get people up there, they have no idea. They never pay attention to stroke length, ever, ever. They don't have to. There's nothing that tells them if the stroke is correct or incorrect. They're just lifting the weight up and putting it down, lifting it up and putting it. That's what they do, right? And maybe on one side they haul the weight up a little bit more, on the other side they haul it up even more. Who knows? But if you're in a system where you don't get to do that, where you're actually dialing in on the muscles of interest and you know what your range of motion is and it's a repeatable event and you don't get to cheat the strokes, wow, that's a game changer. And I personally am living that right now.